Hey, hello everybody. Or whoever is here, I suppose. Hey there. Yeah, oh, I think it's turning down. Tripod. Hopefully it doesn't tilt like that. Hold on. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, welcome back, to another stream. It's been a hot minute, because I was pretty busy last week. We had some people visiting that I hadn't seen in a while, so I figured I would spend time with them instead of, here doing the stream. But now that they're back where they live, it's time to get back to streaming. So yeah, we're back at it. I am going to talk about the ArtFight teams this year. So if you haven't seen the reveal trailer for that, go watch that real quick. It's really short. It's crazy. Go watch that. Because I'm going to, because I usually don't like. I'm not usually like this cautious about spoiling something, but I don't want to spoil a surprise about the teams this year, so I'm trying to be a little vague for now. But go watch the reveal if you haven't already. If you have, then yeah, you already know then why I'm being a little coy about what it is. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I know what team are already signed up. It took a while for the website to be alive enough for me to be able to sign up, but I already signed up for the team. Oh, let me start my recording, actually. Let me start that for the speed paint I'm eventually gonna need for this. But yeah, I need to pull up my references too, because I can't just draw a line without the line I'm drawing. But yeah, I'm very excited for ArtFight. If you haven't seen the thing already, if you haven't seen the reveal trailer, I highly recommend going to watch that real quick. Just pop it up in another tab, real quick style, and go take a look, because they're doing something cool this year. It's so sick. And I'm pretty fucking stoked. I was a little torn about the teams, but I know exactly which one I'm picking, and I've already picked it. So if you go to my profile on my ArtFight, I don't think it's linked in one of the gazillion links that I have in the descriptions of all my videos, but I'm just Aqua Spider on there, so if you want to go find me, I'm very easy to find. I feel like I have like my moth as my profile icon, and you'll know it's me when you see it. I feel like it's gonna be kind of blatantly obvious. But yeah, I'm yellow. Let's say that. The big thing I don't want to spoil is that there are three. I can't get over how cool that is. Like, I was completely caught off guard by that. That was so cool, man. I'm very, very stoked. Um, I'm just, wow. It's gonna be a fun fight this year. I'm feeling very Splatoon 3 pilled in this moment. And I'm just so, like, wow. ArtFight's a cool event. It's cool that I've been around for so much of it at this point. Like, I feel like I still remember when I felt like a fucking noob, you know? Like, I remember being, like, some random kid who was on there with all these people who had been doing it for years, and now I'm the guy who's been doing it for years. So I'm fairly excited about that, I will say. Just like, goddamn. Wow. I'm very, very stoked. I did put ArtFight in the title in here and in the thumbnail in hopes that maybe that would mean people who are joining are not gonna be too, like, they're gonna already know, like, they're not gonna get spoiled by anything. So I'm probably, anyway, if you know anything about me, it should come as no surprise that I'm planning and / already on Team Comedy. Yeah, that I'm Earth's strongest optimist. How could I not be on Team Comedy, right? Plus I just love the design of that freaking clown. I was really, as soon as they revealed Mystery, I was like actually very sorely tempted to go there. Like, it is a really good conceit for like a genre team, and I'm like, damn, that's so cool. But I feel like I gotta stay true to my essence, which is being a silly guy who's very optimistic. I'm on Team Comedy. I'm on Team Comedy. this year. I'm a little, part of me was a little torn. I was a little thinking about mystery, because I think that is probably one of my top genres of fiction is mystery. And I think years ago I might have picked mystery, but the guy I am now is comedy. I'm very so optimistic of a guy. So I feel like I gotta select comedy, even though it is definitely looking like, at least at the time I was looking at the website and talking with people online, it seems like comedy is like probably the most popular one. But that's just that's just me. That's my vibe. It feels right for me. Also, unrelated to ArtFight, more related to what I'm drawing. You guys ever notice that lions have like the world's longest eyelashes? I feel like they just have such big eyelashes. And I just think that's so great. I don't know, I guess they do have a lot of sand and dust that might come up into their eyes, so this probably keeps them nice and safe, but it also makes them really cute when they blink. Tragedy, hell yeah! My friend Baze is on Team Tragedy, for sure. A lot of my other friends, I know Urklo is gonna be on comedy, and I have some, like, I don't know how much I want to talk about it yet. I won't say too much, but basically there are other art YouTubers and I were collaborating on doing something silly during the event. It looks like we're going to be fully representing all three teams already, is what I'll say. And, you all will see, when, the fight starts, you'll see some dumb stuff that we're doing that is gonna be, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be, it's a good thing. It's just gonna be also a little silly. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty freaking stoked, man. I'm so excited for ArtFight this year, everyone. I almost forgot it's like a milestone for the age of the website this year too. Like, not only is it like, for me it felt I was like so distracted because it's been this is going to be my 10th ArtFight this year. Is going to be my 10th ArtFight. So, yeah, holy shit, guys. You know. And hey, Urklo, hey, fellow clown, hey, fellow clown. Clowns rise up, am I right, gang? Oh my gosh, dude. I am exploding. Huge day for annoying people. Slash positive. I'm annoying people. Y'all, guys, I'm so stoked. It's gonna be so cool. I'm very excited. Also, I'm sure some of you might already know this because you're here because of it, but dude, my most recent video, like, freaking blew up. I've never seen a video blow up that much before, so that's crazy. I feel crazy. I was like, whoa, okay, wow. The algorithm finally liked something. That was so funny. It really caught me off guard. Triple trader badge. Honest to God, I think there's going to be some people who do that, and I'm very excited to see if they come up with fun achievement art for that. Like the staff. Because I'm sure that there is going to be an amount of people who do that. It's gonna be crazy, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm excited. It means hopefully there will be more people who are on not my team, which means I can get more points, which is gonna be hell yeah for me, the kind of guy I am, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Plus, I'm looking forward to, like, this means like we're gonna get some cool shit in the future, also. And that explains why we didn't have the vote this year. I was like, did I forget, or did we just actually not have it? Nope, we did not have the vote, this year for, like, the ArtFight teams. And that's because they were deciding between triples, which explains a lot. Okay, yeah, that's so fair. They were doing something special for the 10th anniversary. Dude, this line looks so ginger right now. I promise he's gonna have browner hair in a second. Just there. They really are so eyelashes. Especially anytime I've ever gone to a zoo and seen a lion, I'm like, wow, the eyelashes of all time. They're they're so silly. Such funny beasts. Alright. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this freaking fight, guys. I was literally, I was like, oh, I'll catch the theme reveal when it's actually happening. I won't watch the whole stream. I'll just watch something else while I get some work done. I was working on, like, updating a character bio, and then, like, as I was updating it and hitting submit, it was lagging, and I was like, oh, what time is it? And I looked at it was past 4, and I was like, ooh! I had, like, just barely missed the actual live reveal, so I had to go to the VOD. Actually, it was still streaming. It was still barely streaming. They were showing it, like, a third time. They were showing the thing, and I was like, okay, thank God, I did actually catch them showing it a little bit. So, I did manage to catch it live, just barely, because I got distracted. I only noticed when, it was like, hey, I can't do the thing I'm in the middle of on the website. That was pretty funny, I think. Very cool. Also, this row on this sheet is like all felines, if I remember right, which is gonna be kind of crazy. Huge for you, Urklo, as like the resident feline appreciator. I'm so excited. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, Hazel didn't see it was UTC. Yeah, it's ArtFight is always 2 hours behind us in EST. Or not, well, yeah, behind us. Not behind, ahead. What am I on about? What is my brain doing? We'll be staying silly is what I'm, yeah, I need to, I'm working on trying to get my queue for videos ahead as much as I possibly can, so I don't have to worry about it when the art fight actually starts. Just part of why I'm trying to finish this goddamn furry challenge right now, if I'm being honest, is because y'all, I do not want to be trying to work on this challenge while I am in the middle of art fight, because it's a lot of work and I want to make sure it's done before art fight, right? Like I want to be done with it. So hopefully, oh wait, lions have like really light colored eyes. Freak. They low-key have light as hell eyes. I guess some cats are just like that. That's crazy. Alright. Lions are so crazy. They're like... Lions are weird because they're one of like the few animals that like see a human and are like, that's a prey animal. For me. Like most animals do not get that distinction. They just like, who's this freaking beast? It's like lions, I think leopards maybe, and like polar bears because of how opportunistic they are. It's like such a weird little club of guys that are like, oh yeah, that guy's edible for me. Anyway, yeah, I gotta make a video soon that's like the Stay Silly Island gang. It's probably going to be like a messier video than I normally do, I would say. Because it would probably just be like an edited down thing of me on a capture card introducing all of them. And then at some point I'll have to make like a reference image with them. I'm pretty stoked though, because yeah, I mean, how can I not upload? I mean, I was already planning on uploading the Stay Silly gang anyway, but I now I'm like even more obligated to, now that we're so team comedy pilled. Accents on these lines. let's get a square back here. Alright, gang, there's a lion. Yay, lion. Nice and quick, I feel like, as far as the guys go. Next up is jaguar. I'm gonna try my best to... This is kind of a challenging grow because they're all felines. I want to make sure that they all look different and representative of their species, and not just, like, generically cats. Because I think that's a fun way to challenge myself here, so... Let me pull up the freaking Wikipedia page for jaguar, and let's take a look at some reference images. Hello, jaguar. They have such big heads. I mean, big cats are usually, like... They have such big honking heads. You know, I don't know, their faces just seem so wide. Maybe I'll make a black jaguar, because it's that's like a common, well not common, but like a known morph of them. The melanistic ones that are like black, but they still have spots. If you look really closely at some angles on a lot of them, you can still kind of see that they got the spotting on them. Oh, they're so... This one picture on Wikipedia really makes this guy look so cat. So cute. Alright. Yeah, let's get drawing. And hopefully, knock on wood, guys, hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties during the stream. That's what I'm hoping for. That would be, like, excellent. Most excellent. Let's get a panther, and by panther I mean jaguar. I guess, I don't even know, is panther even technically a type of guy? Like, the more I think about it, I'm like, isn't it just the genus that big cats are in? Like, am I crazy? Yeah, Team Comedy Gang, we got, yes, clown people, let's go! Yes, the clown army grows. Oh, fellas, we're in for a really clowny time. Clowns. We're so clowns. We're also clown-pilled. The clown crew. I'm excited, man. ArtFight's gonna be so fun this year. I mean, it always is, but, like, it doesn't mean I'm any less stoked. I'm just so... That's so cool, it's a 3-team thing. That is so cool. I've never seen that. Like, I think it's literally the first time in the history of the event that they're doing that, which is so cool. And I feel like it's something they can only do because it's gotten so freaking big. Like, there's enough people to justify that 3 teams will be workable. Triple Trader, I hope, gets the, a cool achievement, like, illustration. I think that would be kind of cool. That would be pretty sick, I think. And it's also so much work for our ArtFight team. I'm, like, so, like, I was not expecting them to do this at all. Even though I think I knew they were gonna do something for the anniversary, because they had, like, maybe alluded to it a little bit. But, oh my god, dude. That's cool shit. It's so funny how, like, round big cats' ears are compared to, like, smaller cats. Like, they're so, like, I don't know, they kind of remind me of a bear a little bit, like, the round ears. I don't know. That's my vibe anyway. Alright, look at that. Some fur patterning going on. I feel like the nose is actually a little bit lighter here. Okay. These eyes are so yellow as to be borderline green. There's a jaguar. Woo! Alright. Next. Cheetah! Big cat that's not actually a big cat. Alright. We can make that happen. Alright. Cheetah time. We get reference image. Instead of calling it a freaking big cat, they call it a large feline. I guess it is more taxonomically correct, but it is really funny that those would mean different things. Oh man, they're cute though. They're so, like, I don't know, they've got like little heads compared to the other big cats. They got like little round heads. They're honestly really cute. Excellent beast. 10 out of 10, no notes. It's also really funny that they get nervous really easily. It's like, these poor guys, they're so fast. I guess, like, in a way, it kinda follows, but it is really fun that it's like, oh, these poor guys. I'm sure some of you have heard the stories of, like, for conservation, like, they have, like, these cheetahs and, like, zoos and other programs that, like, have a pet dog, essentially, that the dog hangs out with them to ensure that they don't get too scared or nervous about things that shouldn't make them scared or nervous. So that way they can relax enough to, like, still have babies and stuff. It's, like, kind of funny that that's a thing they gotta do. I don't want to give them an arm for this. Something like that, right? So this is way off. There's some proportions up here, so maybe. I don't know about that, man. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this character. Like, not so sure, but okay. Which I think is, I don't know, it feels right for a cheetah. Alright. Hopefully, I want to, like, really pick up the pace on this, challenge, because I want to finish it before, like, ArtFight, obviously. Honestly, I want to have this video edited, like the speed paint that encompasses all of this, like, challenge. I want to have that edited down and, like, queued before ArtFight begins also, so I don't have to worry about it. Is low-key probably going to be a little bit of a pain to make. I'm having fun kind of balancing out between, like, anthropomorphizing and just species adapting on these characters. Kind of lanky also, which makes sense because they're so fast, so they gotta kind of skinny to be the way that they are. There we go. What's that? Hey. Hello. Welcome to the chat. We're chilling, we're drawing, we're getting excited for ArtFight. Getting work done before ArtFight starts, that way I have a lot of videos in my queue so I don't have to worry about it by the time the event starts. Because, I mean, honestly, it's not even just that ArtFight is going to take up a lot of my time, it's that I'm going to have ArtFight and I'm going to be working. So I want to make sure, like, both, like, work at my part-time and, like, other things as well. So I want to make sure I have, everything all organized. Yeah, Team Mystery. Yo, that means we've seen all 3 teams in the chat today. Hell yeah. I'm so excited. I'm on Team Comedy. I've already signed up for my team. Very stoked. It's honestly a little bit of a tough decision. I was thinking in my head, if they bring Comedy Tragedy, I'm obviously going Comedy, but Mystery kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, oh, I gotta think about it. But I ended up going with Comedy because I think that's more true to the spirit of who I am. And also, I like clowns. You know, I just like those guys. Plus, I'm sure I have a lot of friends who are gonna sign up for Mystery, even though I also have a lot of friends who are signing up for Comedy, so... I forgot to color in this part. I dumbass. Anyway, I'm working on the Furry Species Challenge. Yeah. The signups are open. Signups open pretty much as soon as the website came back, honestly. So go sign up, Urklo. Go officially get your clown yellow. An open mouth I can borrow colors from. Anybody? Okay, well you're a team, so I can borrow colors from that. Alright, there we go. That's gotta be like a crazy out of context quote, y'all. Also, Deltarune is so soon, y'all. Oh my god. I'm pretty freaking stoked. I might be playing it a little bit later than release day, because I think we're waiting, because my one friend is, busy with stuff. Who wants to play with us, so I think we're gonna wait for them, and then play it together with them. I think is the plan. Although, I'm also down to just experience it twice in the span of, that 1 week, so... It's very possible I might, on my own, just, watch a playthrough of it, so I don't get spoiled, and then actually play it with my friends later. That might be the plan. We'll see how that goes, though. I'm pretty excited. I'm so stoked. So many cool things happening. So rapid fire, Deltarune, ArtFight. I'm going to a bunch of cons this summer for, tabling and stuff. It's gonna be a pretty interesting summer coming up. Summer is not my weather, but apparently this time of year, this year, it's being a very lucky summer for me. So, oh boy, I'm excited. I'm gonna be so busy with everything, but I'm excited. There's our little funny cheetah. They're a little bit ah, shucks. I really did mess up, guys, That's the vibe I'm going for anyway. There we go. Alright, cheetah. And then I think it's the Canada Lynx is next, which is going to be a very different face shape from the cheetah, too. Lynxes are... Actually, might add whiskers real quick to this jaguar right here. One second. I think she's got some whiskers. I'll borrow the screen color from her. That's cute. Alright. Ugh, I gotta sit up. Yo, gang. Ah! Excited to get down to business with ArtFight this year, y'all. But first I gotta make sure I have my queue of all that other shit I gotta do ready to go. There's so many things I gotta get done. Or rather that I want to try to get ahead of, so that way I don't have to worry about them deadline-wise as much during, like, July, when I'm going to be the busiest man on Earth, basically. Alright, and I believe this is the Canada Lakes. Canada Lakes, awesome. Get that in here. Lynxes, I feel like, have, like, they have, like, a flat, squarish face, if I remember right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look and see if I'm right on Wikipedia. Oh, they are blocky motherfuckers. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, man, oh man, I love drawing furries. I really should do it more because I think they're so cool. I just love drawing anthropomorphic characters. I love looking at animals and trying to figure out ways to stylize them. So that'll be another fun thing about ArtFight, is getting to draw people's awesome furries. I really hope I see some, like, ones that are, like, really weird species. Like, I'd love to see one that's, like, I don't know, a leafy sea dragon or something like that. Like, anything that's not, like, a traditional common mammal is always really funny to see, because you know it comes from a place of just someone discovered something and was like, damn, earnest. It comes from a really sincere place of earnest admiration. Lynxes are so funny looking, actually. They might be one of the funniest looking felines. Like, their ears are just so... It looks like they have antenna on their ears because of the way that they are. Also, I guess, reminder that a lion is not the only thing that Luxray and its line is based on. They're based on lynxes also. In case any people were wondering about that, that's why Shinx is called that. It's like a shiny, shocking lynx. And I think obviously they have lion elements. Like Luxio is probably from also Leo, probably, but they're most certainly also lynxes, which I think is funny, because they do have, like, those star-like little ears, so that makes sense. Even though I feel like the Pokemon does not have the ears that have the star silhouette, they just have the star markings in their ears, I feel like. But yeah, I just want to make this guy feel like, I don't know, like a perturbed kind of creature. Lynxes just kind of have this, like, furrowed brow look about them that always makes them look like they're just at the end of their patience. And it just cracks me up, man. What a funny animal. I don't know how many of you actually watched it, but I watched with my family a little while ago, the most recent, like, Zootopia 2. They got some good ways of adapting lynxes into characters in that. They do a good job of, like, getting that, like, part of, like, their face in there and stylizing it well. They do a good job with that. They have deceptively small noses for their big, big faces. It's wide, like, high up shoulders like this, like that. That's kind of how they look. It's very wide. Wide beasties, you know? in there. Why isn't this nubbin erasing? Dude, that nubbin was hard to kill. Alright, there we go. Also, I did remember to download my music, so this time we aren't having the music lag during the stream, which is nice. Probably saving a lot of time just not having to exit and go check all that out. There's a lynx. There's now I just got a square behind him. And they'll be ready for me to move on to the next one. Which, I'm trying to remember if this whole line is felines or if there's one little surprise at the end. I think there might be one little surprise at the end, so we're gonna find out in a little bit. So, I guess we're gonna see in a second. Also, this weekend, I finally did see the Backrooms movie. Y'all, that was really good. It was a really good movie, y'all. I'm excited to see more stuff Kane gets up to in the future. He's like a very, very good director. This is something I always love about his work is his pacing. I feel like it's always really good. Okay, what do we got next? House cat. Alright, one more kitty cat. One more. Now, here's the tricky part, is there's a lot of good house cats. But I think to diversify our pool a little bit, and to shout out Urklow, I think we gotta go with a calico of some sort. So, let me pull up some of that. Get some references up. They're very cute. I'm probably gonna just largely make up the pattern on this one. But, yeah, calicos, man. They're pretty cute. Yahoo! Calico mentioned. Feels funny to get back to like a very classic furry species. Hey, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. We chillin'. We hanging out, getting some art done. Very excited. What if this calico is like low-key trying to rage bait the lynx in this war? That'd be kind of silly. Alright. Here we go. Sketch in. At some point I want to make like a series of art tutorial type videos. I think that could be fun. Should put out like a thing that's like, what topics do people want me to cover? I think I might low-key do a series that like just straight up starts from the ground up, like for anybody who's like literally hasn't drawn since they were a child, or maybe is still a child that is trying to draw. And wants tips, I could definitely do some stuff like that. You know that one thing in Last Airbender where like Aang teaches Katara what he learned at the waterbending lessons in the North Pole because she wasn't allowed to go? Like, I want to do that for art lessons. Because I mean, I did go to art school, so, and the school that I went to doesn't freaking exist anymore, so I might as well just reteach everything to a fresh batch of people. I better find out what's below here, actually, so I know I'm not blocking the way for a future design. Make sure no one tall is coming in. Wild boar, okay, that's definitely not gonna... I don't think that's gonna get as tall as up here. Okay. I'm like trying to think in advance a little bit. Time to color in this kitty cat. There's that kitty cat. Now we just gotta get in some of these other details. Kitty cat achieved. Just gotta blur these lines now. Progress. This stream, this section of this thing is going a lot faster than the previous sections of this challenge, which is nice. It's probably just because I'm having less technical difficulties, which is, thank God. Thank goodness that I'm having less of an issue. I want to do another Minecraft stream at some point because I do want to continue the world that's going on in my Terralith thing. But I've been trying to put that on the back burner because I have other, like, stuff that has more of a deadline that I want to get done, so maybe I'll do a gaming stream at some point. Maybe I'll do a stream where I'll show off the Stay Silly Island. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, though. That might be a little treat. for just making the video, where I just record it with the same, like, setup, but I don't actually go live, I just do recording. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with it. But yeah, there's essentially, I do have Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, obviously. Great game. Perhaps my game of the year personally, if I'm being honest, which is crazy, because there's other stuff coming out this year, but, like, Tomodachi Life is so good. But the big thing is, that you can have multiple save files in it, right? So I have, of course, like, my main save file that's like, oh, it's got me and my IRL friends and, like, a couple fictional characters, like, the traditional way most people will play the game, and then I have a save file that's, what I've dubbed, like, a pansexual clown island, where all the guys are, like, clowns, I think. Or they're at least clown adjacent. Some of the characters are more like clowns than others, but I gotta add basically that entire island as one big multi-character on my ArtFight page, because I just need to introduce you all to those characters, because they're really funny. I've been meaning to make like an introduction video for them for months, since the game came out pretty much, and I've been starting working on them, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, so maybe that video will come out. It'll probably, honestly, schedule-wise, will either come out last week of June or first week of July. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully sooner than later, honestly. But I'm excited, because, man. ArtFight. So much cool stuff coming up with that. What team is everyone on, by the way? I think we got people from all 3 teams coming through so far, which I am very pleased to see. Oh yeah, I do need to introduce everyone to Joshler. You're so right, Urklo. Oh god, he is such a fiend. Truly an experience, the Joshler. That's the best way I can describe that character. He is... His name is the Joshler, I guess is maybe all I have to say about that for now. Oh man. Anyway, oh, there we go. For some reason my toolbars went away for a second, that was weird. Look at that! Calico Cat. Alright, have fun with the stray cats, Urklo. Alright, there's House Cat. Look at that, gang. We got row 3 is done. Huzzah. I'm gonna continue working, I think. I'm not just gonna stop here, I don't think. Yeah, I'm so glad Friendly Fire is points these days. I'm so excited. There's so many... I think for this fight, I might genuinely just kind of attack people indiscriminately. But we'll kind of see how it goes. We'll see. I got, like... Since I put out that ArtFight video, a couple days ago, I've gotten like 1 billion followers, basically, from that. Like, not that many, but like, triple-digit notification amounts that, like, was like, oh my god, all these people are probably going to try to attack me. So we'll see how I can keep up with that. I do work fast, so I think I can keep up, but oh boy. Oh boy, it's gonna be crazy for me. I might be like doing so many freaking revenges this year because so many people are just like following my account and new and making me a target, which is good. It's a good thing, but it's also like, oh my gosh. It's a lot of people. Alright. I also was working on updating my full NJ region. Like, if you've been following my channel for a while, you probably already know about it, but NJ is my Fakemon region that I finished the Pokedex for this past year, so that full Pokedex is going to be on ArtFight as a multi-character, because I could not possibly, like, upload all, like, 130, I think, Pokemon or something that's in there. There's simply not enough character slots for it. But, yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, horse is the next one. Yeesh. Alright. I gotta figure out what kind of horse I'm doing. Maybe I'll do, like... Because there's so many options for a horse, guys. Like, I'm sure we all know this. I'm sure we all know that horses, there's a lot of different kinds. I think I might just do, like, a classic, like, dark one that has, like, a star. Something like that. I love that their conservation status on Wikipedia just says domesticated. Like, yeah, I guess so. I guess, we don't have to worry too much about the domestic horse, because, the way that it is. But horses are neat. They're such weird animals. They really be walking on their little fingernails. I'll do a coloration kind of like Bojack. I'm not an expert on Bojack, so I won't draw him specifically, but I'll do something a little similar. Something in the same general vibes, perhaps. Alright. Let's see. Something, why the long face joke. Horses are also one of those animals that are just so eyelashes. Like, they're... I guess the way they run, they probably have a lot of just stuff in their face, so that's probably why they seem to be so eyelashes. I'm trying to... There's a lot of them that have, like, a star-like pattern. I think that's, like, the term for it. Like, when they have, like, something like that on their face. Oh my god, mama cat! Oh. That's awesome. Horses are pretty neat. I love an animal that comes in a lot of different colors. I think that's always fun. And they're so weird. They're so big. They're such big, like, weird guys. Weird guys who walk on their little fingernails. Such wonderful freaks. Gotta love horses. And they're so, like, I don't know, they're weird. Horses are weird because they're, like, a weird mix of being a little bit dainty, but they're also, like, hyper muscular. Like, they can do both, and it's pretty awesome that they can, and that they do. I gotta catch up on Cinderella Grey, speaking of horses. I gotta catch up on my Uma anime. I've only seen part 1. I need to see part 2. I culturally osmose that, you know, I know Obey Your Master has a bangin' design with stars and stuff on it, which, that's a great way to my heart, is have a character with a lot of star motifs. I think that's the lines. They're so funny. They're such weird animals. They truly are like the no middle sliders of domestic animals. Maximum muscle, maximum startliness. They get spooked so easily. They run so fast, and yet they're so delicate that, like, if they break a bone, it's like game over for them. It's like truly crazy the way horses operate. They live such weird little lives, these guys. They're such interesting animals. Truly the domestic animal of all time, right? I also can't imagine being like one of the first like people like to be on the business end of colonization and like the Europeans bring over fucking horses. I can't imagine being like, what the hell is that thing? Like seeing a horse for the first time and being like, okay, that is a really weird beast that these guys have brought. Like, wow, these white guys have brought a very, very strange creature with them that walks on its fingernails. It's just really funny to me to think about. Because they are little weirdos. Coloring these lines should be nice and easy. A nice dark base on there, and then we can just start it. Hello, welcome on in. Getting some artwork done. Getting work done for speed paints, that way I have my video queue all ready for July. I'm gonna be so busy between ArtFight and traveling and stuff. And gosh, I want to do Safari Week this year, which if you don't already know, it's a shiny hunting event. But I'd love to stream it, ideally, but like, I just don't know if that is going to be possible for me. We'll see. We'll see what I can manage to pull together, because I would love to just go crazy. Alright, there's a horse, guys. We have a horse. There we go. Hey, hello, welcome on in. Alright. Alright, let's look at this square. I think I'm gonna go with like a... like this. Maybe a little bit like a red. Like a barn red, kinda. Does that make sense? I think that's cool. Alright. Horse! Horse achieved. Bull! Okay, that's our next one. Alright, let's get another creature. Bull. Okay, so these are all hoofed guys. This row, it looks like. Hooved beasts. Alright, we can make that. Today's skunk day? Oh my god. I'll see if I can draw a skunk. Right now I'm just kind of doing this grid in the order that it's in. Oh my god, you're sharing my video with people who don't know. Oh my god. I hope they also join, because I think that would be so cool if your friends join you in ArtFight. ArtFight's freaking awesome. I love doing it. Skunk on my agenda here? Skunk is not on my agenda, sadly, but I did draw a possum last stream, if that appeases anybody. I don't know. Not even a mustelid, but you know, I like those guys. I do love a skunk. I will draw a skunk another time though, for sure. I didn't even know it was skunk day. I'll have to. I follow a lot of like wildlife rehab and stuff on Instagram, so I wonder if any of the accounts I follow are posting any, like, cute videos of the skunks getting good enrichment today. I almost just labeled this folder skunk instead of bull. Alright. Going with the bull specifically. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy some horn action. I do, Highland... Actually, I think Highland Cow might be specifically a thing on here. It's not. Okay. Okay. So maybe I'll do a Highland Cow. Just gotta make sure that I don't make his horns too obnoxiously huge, or else I'm going to regret it when I am drawing things next door, aka the caribou. Alright, let's draw this guy. How are we all doing today? Anybody else working on art stuff? I hear Urklo's working on some banner stuff for ArtFight profile. Anybody else working on anything for ArtFight, or just anything in general? Or are we just kind of chilling? No, it's like I think it's Sunday. It's Sunday. I almost forgot what day of the freaking week it was. Ooh, this week really took it out of me. Forgetting what days are which. This guy's freaking horns are so big that he's starting to break into some of these other things. I'm gonna try not to break into this one on the right because I haven't drawn in there yet, so I don't know how much of that space I want to use yet. Ooh, playing cards. Reference sheet jail. I get it. That's where I was a little while ago. I honestly got a lot of my ref sheets done earlier than I usually do because I was trying to put together commission examples, and I was like, 2 birds, 1 stone, time to get some ref sheets done, and I could put them on, like, my VGen as, like, portfolio stuff or something. Honestly surprised we don't have more postaloids on this list of stuff, but you know, maybe this creator will make another chart, or maybe I'll make another chart that'll be like a bunch of guys. Maybe I'll be crazy and make one that's like, oops, all invertebrates. Would that be funny? I feel like people would get really mad. But I think it would be really funny, because, man, I love invertebrates. If you can't tell by my username and my mascot and my everything that I'm a bugs guy. I'm an arthropod guy at heart. But like I frequent like cephalopods too, and every other creature. Shout out velvet worms. Big fan of those little freaks. They're so cute. I'd love to have like a pet colony of like velvet worms one day. Maybe someday. I can set up a good exposure for them or something. I think that would be really cool. They're such neat animals. They're so like silly. They have like a harmless slime attack that's really funny. Like I don't think it does anything except kind of be annoying and slimy. Alright, there's the bull. He's there. Stay hydrated, people. It kind of does sometimes feel like a battle when you're working on something, especially like, lest we forget, look how big this thing is I'm doing, and I'm trying to fight against time because I wanna finish it like in its entirety before ArtFight before I want to have this video that this is gonna be in edited and like scheduled for posting before ArtFight. So in a way, I know I'm fighting against time. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I'm going for sure. It's gonna be a good ArtFight this year, gang. I'm really hoping to get a lot done, even though I'm going to be so busy during a lot of the fight. So I'm gonna be so traveling on the weekends and working during the weekdays. But I'm still hoping to get a lot done. Because I like ArtFight. It's so fun. I literally have trouble pulling myself away from the canvas during ArtFight season. I'm just like, ooh, I want to draw. Yeah, I'm sure I can finish this. I just need to like lock in. Woo! But thank you for the encouragement, everyone. This is gonna be so funny when I go back to like go through these like VODs and like edit it down and like time lapse it so I can make a watchable in one sitting video with the whole sheet. I'm gonna be like, why was I making this hand gesture during so much of it? Yeah, a lot of the early part of this gave me trouble. Not even because I had trouble drawing, but just because the technical stuff just would not behave for me, like at all. So I'm glad that it is behaving for me today, because otherwise I would be exploding with rage, probably. I'm exaggerating, but, you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Straight pixels. No one's ever gonna notice this thing is so big. It's bothering me, so I fix it now. Then we gotta color in these horn lines. Rose horns are so big. You know, like the meme that's like, your ears, get your ears out of the goddamn caption. This guy's doing rose horns. Come on. Just gotta blur in these lines. Hello, welcome on in. Working on some art. I think a lot of us are all working on something. Some manner or something, anyway. Although, low-key, if you need a break and you just need to relax by watching someone else work for a bit, I'm also here for that. Actually, this. Alright. That's how it is. Let's get a background on here. Let's color in this square. Alright, there we go. Highland cow. Let's go. Or rather, Highland Bull, I guess. He's not a cow, he's a bull. Heck yeah, art streams! I was, earlier I was watching some of Four Leaf Island's stream. Big fan of watching them draw. They always have such good command of shapes and stuff. It's always fun to see. And I was like, actually, I need to get work done. I need to sit down and stream myself. So I can... Because I need to get this process recorded for this big thing, because it's gonna be for a video, so... Alright. I believe it's Caribou next. And the giraffe's gonna be good too. I think, should I make the giraffe like sticking his tongue out when I get to him? Like, because they have like that 2-foot long tongue that's blue and weird. I think that could be fine, right? Alright, Wikipedia, give me what I'm looking for. Caribou, aka reindeer. They're so funny. They have like a very funny horn shape, these guys. Or should I do a female and Although, do they both have horns, I think, actually? Should I do one with horns or one without horns? Probably one with horns. They're so funny. Alright, let's get this guy. The 3-team ArtFight was a huge surprise for me. I was not expecting it at all, but I am very excited about it. I think it works really well. I mean, it's hard to say because the event hasn't started yet, but I think it's going to work really well for how big the community on the site has gotten, because now instead of like an estimated half of all characters being ones for full points, it's going to be an estimated like 2/3, which I think is going to be good for the amount of people that are there. I think it's also great for like friend groups like mine, where like sometimes a lot of us will be on one team and the one person is the odd one out who's on the other, but now with 3, I'm hoping, at least among my friends, that will be more evenly distributed. But knowing my friends, I have a feeling like 2/3 of us are still going to be on Team Comedy because we're a bunch of clown people. But my hope is that we'll see, like, it'll be easier to find incentive to attack more people. Like, less people will hesitate because more characters will count for full points. Although Friendly Fire has actually been counting for like a lot of points in recent years. So we might actually be all good in that department. Like, I think Friendly Fire, when they started partial credit, it was like 20% or something, and now it's like 75%. So I'm low-key not worried at all, with that, even. Oh boy, this guy's gonna have some big freaking horns. They have such a specific and weird little chance. Wait, not that way. I'm not trying to flip the canvas upside down, I'm trying to flip it left to right so I can more closely work with the reference I'm using. They're so neat though. Very, very cool servant, these guys. I don't know, I see them and I'm like, I feel like the Scandinavian part of me is like, oh, I know this guy. Yeah, I'm very excited for the 3-team. Plus it like, I don't know, I'm like, I am already familiar with a format like that from freaking Splatoon 3, so I'm like, you know, this is actually very familiar to me. In that way. So, my spoiler-free way of, like, posting on Discord about it was supposed to Fry from, Deep Cut in Splatoon 3, because she's, like, the yellow one. And also, like, I just think she would probably pick comedy. Like, I feel like Shiver is the tragedy one, and then Fry would be comedy, and then Big Man would be mystery, which matches their colors also. That's my guess, if this was a Splatoon thing, anyway. Yeah, oh man, I'm excited. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's very different from anything I've ever seen from the fight. Like, as far as I'm aware, like, even the days before I joined, like, and before they, like, moved, like, it's always been a 2-team event. But I think this move, this evolution is, like, I think it is going to be very good for the website and for the event going forward. It just really caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it at all, so I was completely surprised by it. But it makes so much sense because they totally, like, this was the first time in a while they didn't have a voting for the thing. And I thought it was just because I wasn't paying attention, so maybe I missed it, but nope, they didn't do it because they were probably deciding which 3-team they were going to do, and they didn't want to spoil that that's what they were doing. Which makes so much sense. Alright, I'm excited though. It's gonna be very cool. It's also gonna be, like, this is such, like, a silly thing, but also, like, it's gonna be fun, seeing, like, more character, like, seeing more of the colors in, like, the UI of the website during the event. I think that's gonna be also just, like, a cute bonus. That's gonna be, like, a fun, like, aesthetic thing that's like, so inconsequential, but I think that's gonna be cute to see. Man, reindeer have such long, skinny heads for an animal, I feel like. They're so... They have, like, a mouth kind of like a big dog. Such a funny animal. I know I keep saying that about every animal, but it's true. I think every animal is cute and funny. Honestly, I think they... I mean, there are, like, millions of colors, I suppose, in terms of hex codes, but I think, honestly, it's gonna take them a while to run out of colors for teams. And also I think, like, we have seen similar colors, like, back-to-back, but, like, where just one of them is similar, but then the other one's very different, like, were these back-to-back was no, because I think they were separated by anything, but I'm thinking of, like, Spice was very similar in color to Steampunk, but also those people weren't necessarily all on the same team, and they were similar but not exactly the same, and their partner colors were very different, like, Sugar was very, like, teal, and then Cyberpunk was very purple. So while I think they might repeat similar-looking individual colors, I think color combos are probably going to remain fairly different. Like, and it makes sense that this year, like, for their very first try team thing, they're going with the typical, like, primary colors for it. Like, that makes so much sense. Like, it's like the tertiary color palette. But I wouldn't be surprised if, like, next year they do, like, something... Okay, Steampunk and Spice back. Okay, that's what I thought, but then I was like, was vampires and werewolves between them, or am I crazy? Okay. I'm not crazy, I was remembering it. The more years that pass, the more I'm, like, mixing up which fight was which year. Like, I can usually remember which one was the year right before. And that's it. That's the one I can definitely remember. Hello, welcome, hanging out to, I don't know what we're calling this. Just, we're hanging out, we're drawing, we're hanging out and drawing, talk about ArtFight. Working on a video that I want to finish before ArtFight starts. That's what this work is. Anyway, line's done for the caribou. Time to color in this guy. The spider web, that's true, that's true. It is like a spider web. Eyedropper tool, not the fill tool. Come on. Okay. Yeesh. Thank you, thank you. And welcome on in. Get some work done. What else is everyone working on today? We got ArtFight stuff some of us are working on. I mean, I'm working on a video right now, as you can see. I guess it's not obvious that this is for a video, but that is what it is. These layers. And one of us is working on playing cards, if I remember right. Which is pretty cool. I've got like a back burner project where I'm like making a tarot deck based on my late dog. That's something I eventually want to finish, so. Maybe eventually I'll have that, something to show for that, because I've been on and off working on it. But I keep like running into a thing and I'm just like, it's just not the right time to work on it, because I'm like, it's not coming together the way I want, so I'm like, alright, I'll come back to it another time. That's just how it is sometimes, you know? I want to make, oh, there's another character. There's a character I have on my ArtFight profile that is, I made a bunch of Mothman designs based on every team I've been on, and now that I know what team I'm going to be on this year, I gotta make a comedy Mothman. Gotta make a little comedy moth. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. At some point I'll, show you all some progress on that once I have something to show for it. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be like tarot or like, it might be an oracle deck, this particular project, although I do want to make a tarot deck also, because I love tarot, it's awesome. I love collecting tarot decks, I love reading tarot. I think it's fun. It's a neat card format, I think. At some point I want to learn how to play like the game that tarot is supposed to be played with. But I haven't gotten around to that yet, so maybe sometime. Yeah, comedy gang, more clowns, let's go! Clown gang, rise up. I feel like this theme is especially huge for all the digital circus heads out there, which I still have only watched the pilot. I still need to watch everything else. I've culturally osmosed some things that happened in episode 8, because I saw a lot of fan art about it. It has me very intrigued and like, oh yeah, I gotta get into that. There's some cool visuals that I want to see the full context for, and some cool story themes that I want to eyes emoji look at, you know? So I'm intrigued, I'm excited. I've also, because it's my 10th ArtFight, I've been like reviving a bunch of old profiles for like some characters that I have had hidden for like years because they were like really old. So a bunch of those characters have been revitalized now. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Guys, there's the caribou. Yay, caribou. Alright. Also, y'all, Delta runs so soon. Dude, there's so much stuff happening that is coming up so soon. And it's crazy. Alright, I need to pull up the reticulated giraffe to look at it. Yeah, I'm so excited. This is, technically I won't have been on ArtFight for 7 years until June next year, but this is my 10th fight. Which I'm still very excited about. Guys, for this giraffe, I think I have to make him stick his tongue out, right? It's gotta be somebody sticking their tongue out. Like, that's... It's my freaking thing, Frozen. Is this my first, like, technical difficulty? Okay, no, it's not frozen. It's just being ill-behaved. Okay, well, can we turn off this freaking folder then? So I can hide the text? So it's not my goddamn way? Guys, we're making so much progress on this. Do any of you guys, watch, Cadence Hira? She's, like, one of my new favorite- well, not new. I've been watching her for, like at least a year and a half now. She's one of my favorite, like, music analysis people on YouTube. She's so funny. But she recently did, like, a very interesting, video about the freedom motif in Deltarune. And it was a good watch. Dude. Okay. Y'all, this stupid thing is not working. It's not letting me- okay, let's try closing the file and reopening it, and we'll see if it lets me do the thing I'm trying to do, which is put the text folder away so I can freaking draw without the words on top of all of it. Y'all, it's not even letting me interact with the folders. I can open this one. Okay, I can open that. Okay, what the freak was the problem then? Y'all, I need to upgrade my computer. Oh, that's probably not gonna be for a hot minute, though. Anyway. I guess shameless- well, somewhat shameful, I guess. I don't know. Plug, I guess, ahead. If you haven't already, go check out my Mothman, Mothman Pride Stickers project. I have the title of it over here on the stream layout, but it's also linked in the description of the stream. Dude, I just want to draw and it's not working. It's not freaking working. I think I just need to unplug and replug my tablet, maybe. Because maybe it's the clicking on that that's not working. Because when I used the trackpad, it was working fine. No? We're still not going to behave? Oh my god. Please. Let me be free. Y'all, I thought we were going to have no technical difficulties this stream. I really thought that maybe that was going to happen. Okay. We're just going to have to save, quit, Quick Loop Studio for a second, give it a moment to rest, and then just reopen it. And hopefully all is well. Hopefully. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Cadence Hira, great music analysis YouTuber. If you like hearing people talk about music theory and talk about like game music and like other music and other media as well, like she does talk about Digital Circus and its theme when the pilot first came out. That was really cool. Just very cool. She's funny, very insightful. I think she, like, we share a lot of, like, opinions about how music theory works. Oh my god. I'm like, it's like how, like, when you hear that superstition, like, if a- oh my god, let me zoom in, dog! If a bird poops on you, it's good luck for the rest of the day, because you just got your bad luck out of the way when the bird poops on you. I'm having that right now with this. Please let me- okay, I can zoom in with the keyboard shortcuts. I can- okay, it truly is the tablet. The tablet is the problem, guys. Behave. Unplugging and replugging every wire associated with the tablet in hopes that maybe, just maybe, I'll be allowed to draw this stupid giraffe. And if I'm too loud, let me know, because, sometimes I do speak loudly. Yeah, it is the tablet. It's the tablet that's having trouble clicking. That's the freaking problem. Okay. Hey, Wacom Desk Center. Do I need to update the freaking driver for this, or what? Okay, so that didn't even open. So it just, yep, and it quits. Yep, then it crashes again. Oh my god, guys. You seeing this? Oh my god. You seeing this shit? Okay. Can I please just be allowed to look at the menu without having that pop up in the middle? Get out of my way. Alright. Last time you opened it, unexpectedly quit while reopening it. Can I try opening it? Yeah. Yes. Come on, man! Oh my god. Thank you so much! Oh my gosh. I'm excited that I keep finding more new people through the video. I hope the advice helps y'all, because, man, ArtFight's cool. I want to see more people do it and have fun with it, because it's freaking awesome. And yeah, what team are you on, by the way? Did you decide a team by any chance? Y'all, I can't believe I'm experiencing the technical difficulty. God. It's truly... Is it the pen? Is something wrong with the pen? That can't be right. I've been using it all stream. What the heck is going on here? Maybe I need to plug this into a different port. Dang. How could the wire have died? I'm not even like... Like, I get it when my wire get... Okay. It's tracing where the mouse is. It's just not clicking. That's its issue. Wacom Desktop Center, please let me open this stupid thing so I can maybe... Wacom Desktop Center? Yeah, man, reopen it. Okay. Oh my god. Can I please just look at updates or something? Oh my god. It's not- it doesn't even let me get past that pop-up window. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I'm so crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the losing streak is tough. I feel like, I was on a very... Oh my god. Y'all, that my computer is trying to fight me so hard on this, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Freaking computer, please. Please, I'm trying to talk to chat. Oh! Okay, I'm allowed in. No update available. Dude, I am going to... Oh. Are we for real? Are we for real? We're gonna yell at me for the thing that I've already set up and put this over here. Y'all, I am going crazy. I don't want to... I do not want to restart my computer because I am streaming. I'm actually gonna real quick stop recording because I was recording for the sake of the... Wait a minute. Okay, I was gonna say if it was not recording that whole time I was doing that, that would have been so annoying because it started like counting down. Okay. So while I'm dealing with my technical difficulties, I will stop the recording because it's not like I need that in my video when I'm editing it. And now my phone's freaking out. Do you guys see that? It's like unfocusing and like refocusing. How long has it been doing that? Y'all, I'm losing it. And by it, I mean my patience with my goddamn everything right now. I want to draw this stupid giraffe. Is it because I said I would draw him with a long tongue? If I say that I'm not gonna do that, will it behave itself? Wacom, I've given you permission. I've given you permission, Wacom, to do things, so why are you... Pen. The pen clicks. The pen clicks, we all know this. Oh my god. Okay, so okay, I'm looking at my settings and it is registering that I'm clicking. Okay. Okay, it's mapping to the right screen, obviously. I've noticed that. Okay, so okay, then what the freak is the problem then? What the freak is the problem? Is it gonna work, like, if I, what's another window I can harmlessly drag over here without, like, here, let's do an experiment. Let's do an experiment real quick, alright? Can I click on the tablet outside of Clip Studio? I can't, so it is some issue with the tablet, because it's not, like, cause look, I can't click and drag this, okay. That narrows it down. Okay, so we've learned that the issue is not Clip Studio, it is the tablet. Which is weird, because the tablet, in the settings, when I'm calibrating it, is wanting to do the thing. The phone really wants to look at the nose beast. Y'all... I mean, he's right there. That's one of them, anyway. The nose beasts. Y'all, I'm going nuts. Why is it not working correctly? Can I look at other stuff with my freaking device? Let me look at you, Wacom Tablet. Wacom Tablet, I need you to behave yourself. Because I don't know... It's weird because it stopped behaving in the middle of this. Like, if I had started streaming and it was acting like this, I'd be like, okay, whatever, right? Okay. Surely... Okay. Look, it doesn't even let me click on the window to focus on it. Basically my tablet has decided that it will not click using the pen, even though when I go into the settings and make sure that the pen is enabled to click, my settings menu is like, yeah, you can click with it. It's click, that's correct. All other, it's click, that's correct. Okay, what are we all doing then? What the freak is going on? What the freak is going on, man? Because, like, here, I can probably show this and it's not, like, weird. So, watch this, right? Current pressure. Look, I can apply pressure. I'm clicking it. You guys can see. Clicking. Look, it applies that it's clicking, right? So that would make you think that that would then do something to the computer to show that it's clicking. But then, I can't click out of this window. I'm not even sure I can... Yeah, I can't even minimize that, even though it shows that I'm hovering over it. So, like, even though I'm actually able to get a click down, the tablet is registering that I'm getting a click. The click isn't actually doing anything to computer, which is really weird. Because it was literally working a few minutes ago. So, what the freak, guys? Okay. Y'all, we're in for such a funny little time with this, for sure. Anyway, yeah, that's what the issue is. So I'm printing this back over here so I don't have, like, my private computer information on screen. But that's essentially what the issue is, and I don't know why that's the issue. Disable all the tablet buttons. Yeah, I don't use those tablet buttons at all. Okay. Does that mean anything? No, of course it doesn't. Okay. To be fair, this tablet is like from 2014, and I've never had to get it fixed or replaced or anything. The only times I've ever had issues were with the wire. Yeah, it really is doing this to me, so it doesn't happen during ArtFight. The Wacom driver is like freaking out because I unplugged the tablet. So I'm gonna unplug and replug it in and we'll see what it does for me. Oh my god. Maybe third time's the charm. Maybe. Do I just need another freaking wire? Maybe. It's weird because I am getting, like I said, like the pen pressure is being received. So, I don't know what the heck's going on with that. I wonder if I look it up if there's anybody online. I wonder if some poor bastard on Reddit is having this issue. That's how you know you're screwed whenever you have a problem is when some poor bastard on Reddit is like, hey, I also had this exact problem. This is so weird because, like, I would get it if it was misbehaving, because sometimes, like, if I, for example, like, if I'm traveling and I bring my tablet with me, I would expect it that's when it would act up, because then I would be carrying it around in a backpack in a case, which is, like, nice and soft so it doesn't get damaged, but that's where I wouldn't be surprised. But this was literally working, like, 20 minutes ago, and now it's not, which is weird. It might just be that I need to replace the nib. Do I have extra nibs in here? I'm sure I have them in the house somewhere. Of course I don't have them in here. I do have the... That's all I can think is maybe I gotta replace the nib. Maybe I just wore it out too much during stream. That's like the one variable that I can imagine might have changed. Ugh, but I don't know where my nibs are. I know I've bought some, and that I have some. Yeah, the cables were always the issue for me. I don't know what brand it is, but this is the kind I've been using. Like, I got like a 3-pack of these like years ago, and it like takes like a year and a half for it to wear out. So maybe that's the issue, is that? So here's what might happen, is I might real quick mute, go walk around in the office here and look for some tools or a solution or something. Maybe if I'm lucky I'll just find my pen nibs. And otherwise I'll see if I can find something else to fix the tablet, but otherwise I'm putting you guys on the be right back screen, so don't worry, I'll hopefully be back with the stream and finish this freaking row. I just want to draw these last 2 guys at least. So I'll be back. Enjoy the music in the meantime, I guess. Alright, gang, I think I fixed it. I think it's fixed. Alright. God. Alright, I went through a whole rigmarole. I replaced the pen nib. I also re-downloaded the driver. And now, at last, it seems to be working. I did try replacing the wire, and that didn't help, so I just put the old wire back in. So... But gang... Oh my god. What a freaking ordeal that was, y'all. That was crazy. That was like, what, 20 minutes of me trying to fight the computer here? What a pain in the ass. But now it's over. And now I can look at the giraffe and draw this freaking giraffe. Yeesh. Yo, we can finally draw this stupid giraffe. This poor file is, like, really angry at me. It's, like, really laggy now. Because I was mashing at it for so long. What a pain, but now it's over. Giraffes have, like, very triangular heads. Also, their horns are very silly looking. I sometimes forget that they have horns because they're, like, such a small part of them, I feel like. So weird. Truly wacky guys. Alright, I'm glad that we managed to figure this thing out. Yeesh! Oh, what a pain. But now we're in Giraffe City. Oh shit, I need to record for my friggin' speed paint. Almost forgot. Alright, we're recording for the speed paint. Yeesh! Well, for most of the day we had no major technical difficulties. This past 20 minutes was an outlier, and should not be counted. Now my computer's just all slow, because now it's just mad that I made it install something while I was streaming. Y'all, it's crazy how weird giraffes are. They literally look like they have alien antennae. And lest I forget to mention, 2-foot long tongue, I think. No, maybe not 2 feet. I think it's like 11 inches. It's something stupid. It's something really dumb. And they use it to clean out their ears. Because, like, what else are they going to use to clean their ears? It's not like their hands can reach up there. Yo, I didn't even notice the rat on the comedy one. Oh my god, wait, that's so cute. Trying to give this guy that Sir Video vibes, that way it really reads like a giraffe, because they are kind of inactive, like copy and stuff. they're also one of those animals that are so eyelashes. Eesh. Yo, that's so good. I gotta look at the cards again because I haven't looked at them in a few hours. Hell yeah. I don't know, the computer's like all mad at me because I made it download the driver again. This one, like, you can barely tell that this is intended to be an anthro because you can't see the shoulders at all because, I mean, they would obviously be off screen. They're like way down there somewhere. But I promise it's a guy. It's not just like a regular giraffe. I promise. I do try to lean harder into the animal side when I make an anthro character, but I promise this is a giraffe. That is a guy, not just a giraffe. That is a normal giraffe. It's crazy that giraffe horns look like that, right? Like, they look like an alien to me. They look like a bug. Like a cartoon bug, not even like a real bug. Tremendously serious. Seriously silly features. Right. here we go. Just working on the eyes. This friggin' file is really lagging on me now. At the very least, I want to finish this row. We'll get that done at least. Alright, there's our giraffe friend. We just gotta color in this square with it. Alright, there we go, giraffe. Giraffe achieved. Alright, and last, what is it? Wild boar, that's right. Alright. Alright, let's get a boar in. Let's get reference picture up. We got a boar. Let's see. At least I got this tablet shit figured out before ArtFight, so hopefully I won't have to deal with it during ArtFight. That's the idea. We'll see how that ends up working. Hello, hello. I'm gonna be on Team Comedy. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I'm very excited, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited to see tragedy and comedy get reprised into this very fun triple thing that they're doing this year. Very cool. Oh yeah, don't worry about too much about teams winning because of popularity, because once the event starts, people will be auto-sorted based on which, I believe, like, which team has currently the least amount of people in it. Plus, I've definitely seen the team that had fewer participants in it win in the past before as well, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. The teams are rarely, like, as lopsided as they are during the event as they are during pre-signups. Because pre-signups are, like, kind of unlimited, so they just kind of, people are just kind of doing whatever. But it ends up being, like, randomized and regulated during the fight, so that way it stays fair to all the teams. So people aren't just like, oh, I'm gonna join the team that's currently winning, or something stupid like that. Like, they just get auto-sorted by the time July comes around. And then they can change if they don't like it or something, but most people will just stick with the thing that they're assigned, because they're like, okay, well, if I didn't sign up early, I might as well just stick with the team. And usually the point totals are very close between teams anyway, so I'm feeling very certain that that will be the case again this year. Like, even if the attack numbers are a little different. Usually, the like, point totals are within, like, a % of each other, if not closer than that. Like, they're usually pretty tight. So, I'm not too worried about any unfairness. My ArtFight profile, mine is Office Spider. Everyone share your ArtFight links. Or, like, I guess links probably are. I bet YouTube probably auto-filters those out, but yeah, your ArtFight profile names. Share your things. It would be cool. Because then your thing will hopefully show up on the VOD if my freaking stream layout decides to work correctly. hopefully y'all find lots of good new followers and mutuals and stuff. Especially, like, if you're new, it can be fun, because, like, your first year, like, everyone is new. Oh, shit, the snake is awake. Good morning, Gilbert. Gilbert, good morning. Oh my gosh, the snake. He's waking up. Over in the other side of the room. Okay, here's something fun I'll do, okay? Here, I'll set a goal. If we get 10 super chats in the next 30 minutes, I put Gilbert the snake on camera. There we go. Look, I set a super chat goal. I meant to do that earlier and then I didn't, and then I was like, oh, whatever. I'll just do it if I... The snake is awake now, though, so that means we can... He's in a mood to explore and play, so if anybody sends in any super chats, we'll get closer to that. I think that would be kind of fun. ArtFight's so fun. I'm really excited for you to have your first fight, and I hope you have a good time with it, because it's a lovely little experience, for sure. Like, if it wasn't, I simply wouldn't be doing it for this long. But, yeah, it's so lovely. There's always, like, the sportsmanship is always, like, very good. Like, while there is, like, the occasional, like, someone with a bad attitude, like, it's so rare, because most of the people who actually log in and spend time on the website are people who actually give a shit, and they're awesome. So many awesome folks. I've definitely, like, made, like, art mutuals through ArtFight in the past as well. It's so cool. And, like, it's really cool because, like, there's artists who I followed originally on a different platform, and then I found them on ArtFight later, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you were on ArtFight. That's always, like, a fun little experience. Very, very cool. Such a cool little event. I love seeing, people's OCs. I love seeing, like, all the different things people come up with. It's just so cool. And I'm excited to see, like, because usually at the end of the event, like, the ArtFight team does, like, a recap of some of, like, the crazy things that people made, like really huge attacks or something, so I'm kind of excited to see what kind of crazy stuff people cook up this year. I remember hearing someone's, like, cooking up, like, there's already people talking about, like, what kind of huge animation they're gonna make, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't imagine planning for that in a month. That's tough, but that's crazy. I'm very excited. It's just shaping up to be a good fight this year. And it's really cool to be around for, like, the triple. Like that, I was so surprised by that. Like, I'm sure Urkalo can attest to my reaction in Discord. When I watched the reveal and I was like, what in the world? That's new. But it's so cool. It's so freaking exciting. I'm excited to get back in the groove. I always, like, kind of make ArtFight, like, something of a boot camp for myself every year, like, where I try to just challenge myself to do a lot of stuff and just iterate a lot on my process and really refine it. And yes, Mothman. I mean, there's that guy right there. But it's my mascot, my logo. I'm a big Mothman guy. This is a big Mothman channel. Let's get those lines colored. I think that's all I'm gonna do is make it like this dark color consistently. And I think the background. Like a purple, maybe? Yeah, that's good. Alright. that. Got a lot of work done today, gang. Got a lot of work done. Alright, look at that. We got our wild boar in. Oh, should I start the next row? Am I crazy? How crazy am I? Do I do it? Do I keep working? Do I take a break? I think I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. We'll see if I can finish this next other row. Oh, reptiles! That's perfect. Because Gilbert is awake. Hi, Gilbert! His enclosure's on the other side of the room. That's... I look over that way, like behind the camera, basically. And there's the boy. He's awake. Very exciting. Alright. Let's continue drawing then. Alright, next up, Komodo Dragon. Very cool. They're very funny looking, these guys. They have very goofy faces, I feel like. They kind of remind me of a dog a little bit. Fireclaw! Oh, Urklow, we'll miss you. I wonder if any of my other mods are hanging out right now. I wonder if Hazel probably is busy with Pathfinder right now. She has a tabletop thing that she's working on, and Alex is also in that campaign, so they're probably also both busy. Alright. Alright, looking at Komodo Dragon. It's funny how, like, the one picture I have where I can see the face really good is, like, a picture of two of them mating. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so there's a very real chance if I go crazy mode, I could finish this today if I went sicko mode on it. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Komodo dragons are like one of those reptiles that kind of have a mouth shaped like they're always smiling, which I think is kind of charming. Very good creatures. Big fan of these guys. They have such big, round, like, dark eyes, too. I love when reptiles have dark eyes. Dude, yes, there's an opossum in this chart. It's the... She's up here. This spot right there. The Virginia opossum. North America's funny little marsupial. Not the only marsupial of the Americas, but I think if I remember right, the only one in North America. Komodo dragons are so funny. Like, they are, like, definitely not an animal, like, to be kept as a pet for most people, for sure. But they are so funny. Like, every time I see zookeepers working with them, I'm like, wow, these guys are, like, really weird little freaks. I just love them. They're so, like, the way they walk around is so wide because they lay so flat to the ground. Which is true of, like, I think most reptiles. Like, they don't stand quite as erect as mammals do. But they're neat guys. Put some like lips here to represent like those meaty kind of texture on the scales, especially like head. They're very like, I don't know. They kind of reminds me a little bit of the texture of like a Mexican bearded lizard. That's my vibe. But shout out Mexican bearded lizard. That's a very cute lizard. They're adorable. They've got like a roundness to them that I just really freak with. I wonder what that Gilbert was up to in his house. I bet he's up to some kind of mischief, if I had to guess. You know, I color it in and then I'm like, yeah, this kind of looks a bit like a Godzilla. A lot of them just like, I feel like I never see them without, like, they're always just covered in substrate because I guess they just hang out and play in the dirt. Like, I never see them look like their natural, clean scale color. They're always like, every picture I ever see of them is like them like lost in the sauce of whatever dirt it is that they like to dig around in and play in and roughhouse in. Truly funny creatures for that. Just like lighter color on the lips and most of it looks like it's just pictures. There we go. There's a Komodo dragon. Nice and easy. Very simple shaped kind of guy. Alright. Square. Alright. I think the next one's a bearded dragon. Check before I do it. Yep, bearded dragon. Alright. Which, these are fun, because these also have a decent amount of color variation. So. But I'm probably going to do more of a yellowy, cream-colored one, because that's the kind of one that I see at work. Because we have one where I work at my part-time job. His name's Rudy. He's awesome. I think he turns 4 this July. He's like the only animal in the entire museum we actually have a birthday for. Like the rest, everyone else is like, they're like bugs that are like, that we just don't know their hatch day or anything because they were born in like a huge group or something. And then we have this ball python, but we don't know when she was born because she's like, she's just a rescue. We don't know. Someone like, I've heard that the story is that someone gave her to the museum, because they had to move and they couldn't take her with them or something. And allegedly at the time they said she was around 8 years old. This is a Canada lynx up here. this guy. I assume you're talking about that fellow, who I'm having trouble getting my mouse to point at right now. Yeah, Canada Lynx. Yes. Originally, this chart I couldn't find the blank version, so I reconstructed it myself. But this is the chart. The original one is by Zalagraphica. And it's fun. Most people are not coloring in all of the portraits. I think I only saw people doing it as like a sketch challenge. But I work fast and I thought it would be fun, so I'm coloring all of them too. Especially because I think with the reptiles, I think it's gonna really bring out a lot of personality for them. Is my camera still acting up with the... Oh my god. Hey man. What the hell? Why is it doing that thing where it's like only kind of zooming in sometimes and like focusing weird style? Okay. Anyway, Bearded Dragon. We have one at the museum named Rudy. He's the only guy at the museum we know the age of definitively because we have a hatch day for him. He is also coincidentally from someone who had to move and wasn't able to take him with. So, he lives with us now. So let's see, I think I'm gonna do like a central bearded dragon. Those are the ones that I think you see most commonly as pets, if I remember right. And, that's just the one that we have at the museum, so it's the one I'm the most familiar with, personally. More my string furry. I think I've drawn one for ArtFight before, because I think I've encountered someone else's character that was one. I believe. My brain might just be making that up, but I'm pretty sure I have at least seen those. They're so fun. It's fun seeing whether or not people decide to give them limbs or anything. I think that's, like, part of the fun of it. They're so cute. I want to make a worm on a string character. I think it could be fun. Maybe I should make this guy, like, showing off with the beard, right? That's, like, the whole name of the guy, is that they have a beard. Bearded dragons are so funny because they like have this look about them where it always kind of looks like they're giving you a judgmental stare. And that's just because that's how their face looks, and it just amuses me whenever I see the one at the museum. He's such a sweet boy, but his face is just like he always looks like he's got a problem with something. Alright, there's our bearded dragon. Yo, we're on a string furry gang. I need to seriously make a worm on a string character. I think they're cute. I was obsessed with those things as a kid. Because I just thought they were really cute. I just thought they were very adorable. I think I still have a couple though from when I was a kid, like somewhere in my closet. They're hanging out. They're so cute. I had like a blue one. I remember that this kid on the bus that was very rude to me and my friends. He freaking was like trying to like keep away, classic bully behavior, with my worm while I was driving the bus, and he freaking like decapitated it almost. So I still have that one. Its head is like loose, hanging off, and I'm like, oh, you poor gentle creature. It's just how it goes, I suppose, with those guys. Sometimes kids are rough with things that they ought not to be rough with. But it's okay, I still have that worm. It now lives a peaceful life with some of my stuffed animals, hanging out on a shelf where it's not gonna get broken again. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I had a worm, I was trying someone freaking decapitated. Sometimes I remember that, I'm like, that actually sounds crazier the more that time passes. That story sounds even wilder. Lizards are so funny, because I'm so used to, like, looking at Snake that has no external ears, and then lizards are just like, well, there's a hole, and that's where I listen from. It just amuses me. Oh, I see Gilbert playing in his house. Playing with the vines. We recently cleaned his enclosure, so he's been having a lot of fun with that lately. He's been exploring the new layout and stuff. He's just such a smug little guy. Sweet little stuff. Yes, it is Pokemon music that has been remixed. It's I have the link to the channel in the description. It's by the Zame. They make some just awesome remixes. They're just totally excellent. And sometimes they're original compositions as well, so definitely check that channel out. They're cool as hell. Oh yeah, Sword and Shield is like some awesome music, man. The gym leader theme is really good. Although honestly, my favorite gym leader theme is probably the one from Scarlet and Violet, which I feel like a lot of people were like, "Why does it sound so goofy?" And I'm like, "It does not sound goofy. It sounds like a jazz band having an awesome time. Like it sounds like just so fun to play, and it has so much energy." So I'm a big fan of the Scarlet and Violet one. But obviously, like the Gen 8 like gym leader theme is so freaking hype. It's like a club banger. It's so appropriate for like the big stadium format that like is the environment that most of the gym battles take place in. So it works out like so well. Just very cool. Oh my gosh. Spore Bunny. Such a good guy. That's crazy, getting it all the way to level 100. It's a lot of work. Did you evolve it up from Spore Bunny, or did you keep it at the level? Did you keep it at that base evolution just to try to beat the game with the little guy? Either way, I respect it. Ooh. Dang, level 100 grinding is a lot of work, but it's so worth it when you get there. It was fun playing Legends ZA and like doing like that post level 100 stuff that they have in the DLC for that. That was crazy. That was some crazy stuff. I gotta still finish some of the stuff in the DLC. I haven't gotten all like the mythical Pokemon yet that are available in there. this dark parts outline that I need to get. There's the smug guy. Let me get a little eye shine in there. Alright. Cat's pretty cute. I do like that little guy. I'm a big Incineroar fan though. I love that heal Pokemon. Got a lot of like really awesome, like expressive animations. Just a really good line overall. They're just so good. Let's get this square colored in. There's our bearded dragon. Next up is a timber rattlesnake. The snakes are gonna be fun because they're I'm making them limbless, so they're just gonna have like a vague semblance of a shoulder situation, I think. I draw these guys. I have seen the teams for ArtFight 2026. I signed up for Team Comedy. That's the team that I'm on. And I'm very excited that it's a 3-team situation. That really surprised me a lot when I saw the reveal, but I am very excited for it. That really caught me off guard. I was like, oh my god, what the hell? Esper's so cute. It's one of my friend Basil's favorites. I recently painted for my friend Basil. I made like he had like a card binder and he had me paint the cover of it, and I put Esper on there as one of the Pokemon that was on there. Very good Pokemon, very cute. I definitely want a shiny hunt one in VA. Y'all, am I having trouble clicking again? If I am, that would be crazy. Alright. Ugh. Oh my god. Please. Okay, so it's Clip Studio that's gonna be an issue, because the trackpad's not working for clicking either. Oh, now it is. Am I just not allowed to use the brush tool? What? Okay, now we're at the brush tool. So what the hell was that about? Clip Studio. What the hell's that about? Alright, if I'm gonna keep having difficulties, I think I'm gonna call it at the end of stream here then. Alright. Well, thank you all for a lovely, lovely stream today. Very big stream, got a lot done. Really went through an odyssey with the, the technical difficulties today. They weren't as annoying, I think, overall, as, like, the ones I experienced in the earlier streams that were, like, literally, like, so annoying. Like, the one where the one thing, like, just completely deleted progress. That was really frustrating. But, yeah, man. Ugh. Got a lot of work done. Probably the next time I stream, oh my god, hopefully this webcam will stop doing that, where it is unfocusing and stuff. Hopefully next stream I'll be able to finish this, and then that means I'll be able to edit down the video for, the thing. Ideally this will be next week's video, but, I do have another 2 videos in the queue also, so we'll see what the order of events is going to be, how I'm going to space everything out. I actually have 2 videos that are basically ready to edit. I just have to record voiceover for them. So, hopefully, my queue for videos for July, and maybe some of August also, because I'm going to be busy in August as well. Hopefully I get those done, and we'll get more work done. And if you haven't already, go check out the Kickstarter project, Mothman Pride Collection. We're very close to getting funded, last I looked. And I'd really like to hit that goal so we can actually print the Mothman Pride stickers for this year. That would be really cool. So if you want to support the channel, that's a great way of doing that. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking around despite all the technical difficulties. We got a lot of work done. I mean, got like basically 2.5 rows almost. Almost 2.5 rows of work done today, so that's good. And hopefully next time I stream we'll be finishing it. So thank you all again. Have a lovely evening. Happy ArtFight season. We'll be getting there so soon. It's just a couple weeks away, y'all. I'm very excited. And yeah, get out there.